Hi Aries, welcome to your January 2024 reading. So we're going to do a general spread, see what's going on, and yeah, I hope you guys have been well. I hope you had a wonderful new year, wonderful holiday season. What a crazy year. I feel like this is going to be another beautiful, crazy year. I feel like in a good way. Like, let's get things going. Let's get things turned around and moved and changed. And I just feel like a lot of shaking things up, trying new things. Messages for Aries. I feel like it's a year for being very bold, very decisive, very clear about, especially I feel work for you guys and family life as well, in the direction that you want to go. Lots of changes though. Seven of Swords, oof, right in the center, crossed with the Ten of Cups. This is kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? I don't know if this has to deal with your person, your partner, leaving something behind. This can also be like cheating energy. What is this showing up? Feeling taken from, feeling like energetically even just taken from. So maybe your partner's not so helpful lately. I mean, I feel like that's like the best case scenario. This is kind of not the greatest start. Let's see, Three of Cups. Okay, weird. You know, I don't give this message rarely ever. There can be some deception though when it comes to love. This would be, if it was, it would be found out. It doesn't need to be happening to you. It can be happening to a friend. Knight of Wands, action taking, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands. What is going on here, Aries? What the heck? I mean, this is going to be for very specific people, but I mean, there's no way around this. I'm feeling a little bamboozled. I'm feeling a little bit disoriented about my direction, and I feel there's a little bit of digging. Queen of Swords, truth searching, information gathering that I'm doing to kind of figure out a judgment, the Justice card. So finding, again, some of you might be dealing with like lawsuits as well. Maybe you are the plaintiff, because I feel like there's some injustice that you're going after, you're defending. And I feel like if that's the case, I feel like there's a lot of delays, gosh, I wish I had better news. I feel like there's a lot of delays. Eventually things will move forward, but it's a lot of back and forth. Even if this is a love relationship, I'm seeing like a lot of back and forth, a lot of, it's almost like infighting, a lot of tension. And I feel like a lot of this stems from somebody being hurt. So if there's a lawsuit about being hurt, whether physically or emotionally, gosh, this is a very, very specific reading. Usually I try to grasp the entire bigger picture, but this to me feels like I'm being drawn in a very specific way. So there can be like a financial loss about something that you're kind of fighting for justice about, whether it's injury and that then cause loss, or emotional distress that then cause loss, or I feel like being taken from in some sort of way, like intellectual property even. Temperance. There's a healing of this. This is the overarching theme for this month. But I feel like the energy is to also kind of let go and let God. I feel like if things are in motion, they're going to end up in your favor. You do have this Ten of Cups here available. It's not happening right now, but Three of Wands is saying, I almost want to say imagine that fully healed. I mean, it's crowned also, the higher energy is justice, so this is available. Imagine what that justice looks like for you in your life. So it doesn't actually need to be even a specific incident. For some of you, I feel like if you're feeling wronged in your life, or you feel like your life hasn't been going exactly the way you know in your heart that it's supposed to go almost, or like that's available to you. I do see like there's a need for introspection. This is your power this month. I feel like leading up to your birthday, almost the first half of this year, really, there's this growing and growing momentum. And I also feel that there will be, I feel like more funds opening up, more flexibility in your ability to do what you want when it comes to work and career. I really feel there's a strong energy surrounding your career and what money enables you to do in your life. There's a lot of, I feel like I'm being drawn to the heart center and also the stomach. So this to me is like kind of the power center. I feel drawn to say the more that you do the inner reflection, I guess the saying would be like the only way out is in. So if you're wanting to change your situation, change the frequency by looking into the deep depths of where you feel the pain is and kind of sit in it, explore it, maybe do a little bit of like, I almost want to say psychological research about it. I feel like getting into the heart of the matter though, and the juiciness of it, and kind of just forgiving, whether it's needing to forgive yourself or forgiving somebody else, and in the true sense of the word forgiveness. I feel like for some of you, this can also be like a trip, like a short trip, or like an actual trip. Like, that's so weird. I'm seeing trip in a few different ways. Like I'm seeing the trip inwards, I'm seeing the trip like travel, and I'm seeing a trip like tripping. So some of you maybe you do mushrooms and maybe you realize some revelations. I'm seeing trips. So maybe getting somewhere new helps you, maybe getting into nature, going for a nice walk, the power of the mountains and like Native American shaman tradition. I mean, use this energy. It's very powerful. It aligns you as you go through the hike, as you kind of commune with nature. You don't need to do this as a mountain, but it's a very powerful conductor and aligns you. Same with like plant medicine or anything like that. I'm not suggesting it, I'm just mentioning it if that hits home for somebody. But I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. It's like kind of this feeling of back and forth, yes, but I also feel like it's almost like evening out emotions and kind of mitigating this, I guess. It's letting it settle, it's letting things heal. So there's like this back and forth, but it's almost like it's beginning to settle, I guess is what I want to say. So there's a settling beginning, and I feel like this is also kind of a parting of the seas for you in regards to the direction that I feel this year has to go or is going for you. I feel drawn more to middle of January where things start to, I feel like it's like be open to surprises. There's some sort of task here at hand, though, that I feel like it's like I'm trying to get to the root of this. I'm trying to figure this out in the brain. There's an energy of like, it's asking you to release it. Again, that message of let go, let God here is coming in. So if you've been asking for something, I do feel that energy kind of beginning to change, but it's like when you begin your prayers, I mean, this is kind of the energy. Taurus got the same similar energy. They got the Six of Pentacles. You're getting the Four of Pentacles. It's kind of like begging for, or this is an energy of lack, but I'm kind of seeing this poverty consciousness in regards to something that you're truly trying to heal from. And this is the focus. This is trying to turn around for you. But when I'm going into prayer, I'm almost wanting to start with a sense of gratitude. So thank you for turning this around. Thank you for bringing this into my life. Thank you for the people in my life, and kind of going about life or your outlook on life that way. I think this is going to be a very optimistic time, despite whatever's going on now. Feeling, again, I feel like a little bit blindsided or bamboozled or taken from your happiness or your peace in some sort of way. There's something here distracting, and that's coming into balance this month. So there's a heavy focus on something that's imbalanced coming into balance, and I feel like what's in your position of power this month, this is the Queen of Cups. It's like offering sometimes perhaps even like the opposite of what you're receiving. So if you're not feeling like you're receiving compassion or empathy or support or like love, I mean, all of these cups type of energy. I feel like your power this month is actually just holding space and holding that peace within you. If anything else, it's inviting you to hold the peace within you. And this is kind of what clears up the murkiness a little bit faster for you. So you can kind of be off and being, you know, I feel like productive and working and moving forward, really, I guess is the energy I want to say, in your life. So there's something here though. It's like, let's pull over here. Let's have this discussion about this issue, and it's a little bit of a pause here in your life. Knight of Cups, yeah, but something's going to be moving. There, it's a heavy emphasis on feelings though. So if you're not wanting to deal with these feelings, I feel like you're being forced to. I mean, really, there's something here being dredged up, and you're being forced to kind of make peace with it. So I feel like the Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, thank you, please forgive me, I love you, would become very helpful this month. So maybe that's helpful for some of you. Seven of Wands, yeah, stay clear of conflict. It's all around you. I mean, look at the world. There's a lot of conflict in the world. I feel like this year there's going to be a lot of conflict in the world. It's just like a back and forth of infighting. It's inviting you to kind of just step outside and see the bigger picture. We're all just kind of raising our consciousness, our awareness, especially if you're here listening, you know, to readings and trying to kind of be more self-aware and improving your life. And just kind of, I mean, even readings to me, if they're not, I look at them more like something to, especially it has to be like somebody I really resonate with, somebody that has a positive outlook, because I want those seeds planted within me. And whatever they're talking about, maybe some things resonate, some things hit, and maybe some things don't, but like it gets me to think and it gets me to reflect. And sometimes I like that. Sometimes I need that. So I guess whatever's coming up for you, let it be known that if you're experiencing lack in this, hence it would be a focus in your life, it's getting ready to turn around. There's just this period of not quite yet. And it's sitting in this, I feel like stagnant type of energy. I mean, it really actually kind of feels quite annoying. There can also be, I feel like a energy vampire. So somebody that's, I feel like needs to be the center of attention. This might not be for everybody, but it can be in like the friend group, always needing to be right. I just feel like an annoyance, like a general background hum of annoyance. I'm not trying to project that, I'm just seeing it. It's like, there's a lot of like, it's like chatter. It's like distractions from where you know you want to go. And it's kind of learning to just tune it out. Like, does this deserve my attention? Is this adding to my peace? If not, I'm gonna need to, it doesn't need to be like a cutout forever, but I'm gonna need to like close my shade on this like reality for a moment or a month, or like there's something I feel like in regards to your personal path in life that needs to get clear and needs attention this month. And there's a lot of, I feel like, people grabbing for your attention. I mean, that's what it really feels like. Why this reading is happening, I feel like it's showing me that, like, I feel like you're very clear in your purpose. I feel like you're very intelligent. I feel like a good leader. And it's inviting you to kind of be very optimistic. I'm getting this dove on her shoulder. To me, it feels like the angel on the shoulder. So if you listen to your higher self, it's kind of inviting you to kind of zoom out and have perspective on the bigger picture of things and listen to that voice that we all have within. To me, it's like the best friend cheerleader. If I mean, you know you the most, you know what you've been through the most. Be that voice for you. Zoom out and imagine you know, you can kind of separate from the human you and be your own best friend. What do you deserve? What path do you deserve to go in? What are obstacles clearly? What is taking from you? What is that vampiric energy? And kind of learning to, I almost want to say, disassociate from the drama and the distractions, because there's going to be a lot I feel like in your path in life, I feel like as a leader, as a trailblazer, as a doer, and I feel like you can't listen to the non-doers. I feel like there's something here where you're learning to strengthen something within you by this annoyance, essentially. There's also some sort of healing. I don't know if any of you are having issues. Taurus kind of got this similar energy, not the same card, but you guys are right next to each other. So similar energies. If you are getting sick or if you've been sick, it's almost talking about like a healing crisis to me. So this is like, allow it to happen. There's a detox happening because it's making space, not just in the spiritual body, but also in the physical body. It would be a great time to kind of allow that to happen versus like stopping it by taking a bunch of medications. I know we want to like feel better immediately, but there's something here about like, if your nose is draining, let it drain, let the body get rid of the mucus. The mucus, you know, is the cause for all problems in our bodies. Anyways, I won't go down that rabbit hole, but this to me is like, just take care of yourself. I feel like drink a lot of fluids, move the energy, hydrate the cells, feed the cells the good things, the fruits, the vegetables, especially the fruits, the high vibrational things, clear them out, clean them out. I don't know why I'm getting this is a very specific message. Maybe your cells aren't getting hydrated. Then they're showing me like elephant legs. They're showing me my legs because I do a lot of Muay Thai, and sometimes my legs blow up if I'm using them too much, like kicking the bag. So they're showing me like really like big ankles. So if you have like swollen legs, they're bringing me to the kidneys. And hydration issues, maybe a little bit of like pink Himalayan salt before you drink water, making sure it gets into the cells, not just like the surrounding of the cell. That's such a strange message, but there we go. Aries, Knight of Swords. There's something here that it's like charging through the BS. I feel like there's just the potential for a lot of distractions. There are a lot of distractions going on in the world. It's wild. I'm just entertained, being like looking at the news, like it's all finally kind of slowly coming out. It's going to be all year. There's going to be a lot of distractions. Don't lose your vision though. Don't, take your eye away from the prize. There's a lot you can do this year in terms of like your goals and ambitions. And really it's bringing me to the water energy. And so yes, maybe that might be a part of an Aries goals, fulfilling them gives them a great sense of emotional fulfillment, but really like all the water. So the relationships, like if there's naysayers, like I just feel like tuning certain things out to get what you want. You the best. That's why I tell all my clients in readings, if something doesn't feel right, just dismiss it. All right, let's get an Osho Zen card while I'm here. Message for Aries that would be helpful this January 2024. Message for Aries, January 2024. Can't believe it's 2024. It was like just like 2021. Time is really such an illusion, such a interesting thing. Anyways, messages for Aries. Healing. Let's read it. Let me find it. Give me a second. 56. I love this book. The commentary. It is a time when the deeply buried wounds of the past are coming to the surface, ready and available to be healed. The figure in this card is naked, vulnerable, open to the loving touch of existence. The aura around the body is full of light and the quality of relaxation, caring, and love that surrounds him is dissolving his struggle and suffering. Lotuses of light appear on his physical body and around the subtle energy bodies that the healer says surround each of us. In each of these subtle layers appears a healing crystal or pattern. When we are under the healing influence of the King of Water, we are no longer hiding from ourselves or others. In this attitude of openness and acceptance, we can be healed and help others also to be healthy and whole. Wow, beautiful. It says healing. No, you carry your wound. With the ego, your whole being is a wound, and you carry it around. Nobody is interested in hurting you. Nobody is positively waiting to hurt you. Everybody is engaged in safeguarding his own wound. Who has got the energy? But still it happens because you are so ready to be wounded, so ready, just waiting on the brink for anything. You cannot touch a man of Tao. Why? Because there is no one to be touched. There is no wound. He is healthy, healed, whole. The word whole is beautiful. The word heal comes from whole. And the word holy also comes from whole. He is whole, healed, holy. Be aware of your wound. Don't help it to grow. Let it be healed, and it will be healed only when you move to the roots. The less the head, the more the wound will heal. With no head, there is no wound. Live a headless life. Move as a total being and accept things. Just for 24 hours, try it. Total acceptance, whatsoever happens. Someone insults you, accept it. Don't react and see what happens. Suddenly you'll feel an energy flowing into you that you've never felt before. Isn't that such a powerful place to be? Somebody says something to you, okay, sure. But like it genuinely doesn't bother you. It's such a powerful place. You can do anything from that place. Someone's opinions about what you put out there. Okay, your opinion. Move along. Okay, thank you. But like genuinely meaning it, not being sarcastic. It's such a powerful place. Like, this is my expression. This is what I'm putting out into the world. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm showing up. It changes. This is what it is right now. Okay? Okay. It's really, I really feel your reading is kind of prepping you for a big, powerful year. I feel like I'm being led by the heart. I'm just noticing that kind of right in that center is the lotus. That's the aha moment. Get out of the head. The head will kind of confuse you, make up stories, you know, like we all do. The heart just knows. It's an instantaneous yes or no. It's not a maybe, it's a yes or no. Is this helping me right now? Yes or no? Do I need this right now? Do I want to help? Yes or no? I feel like this month would be a really good time to just kind of go off the inner guidance. Try it. Try not being offended. Imagine everything that you don't like coming at you, whether it's out of somebody's mouth or whatever. Just imagine it kind of just whoop, you know, like going right up over your head and right off back down your body and splatting on the floor. This just, the bad vibes just don't stick. Interesting reading. So this is going to be, I don't know, I'm curious to see who this resonates with. It feels oddly specific. Usually my readings aren't so. I mean, definitely my personal readings are, but not these general readings. I usually go in with the intention of broad sweeping ones. So I'm curious to see how this resonates with those of you out there. If not, please don't try to make it fit or anything like that. It's just not this time. Anyways, if you guys would like a personal reading from me, I'll leave my email below, my old website. If you guys still go to that, it's not working, so please don't use that. Use my email, and yeah, I'll leave my prices below. Otherwise, Aries, have a wonderful month of January. I'll be back soon, so do subscribe so you can tune into my other readings. All right, bye, Aries.